my. This is the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. Hello. This is the new existence with an N of you and me. You and me? I was looking at the settings earlier, and I just want to say, your settings. One perspective, one world. Let's customize our world! Exclamation point and question mark. Hope you love this world. How would you like your world to unfold before you? Text speed. Want me to speak faster or slower? No problem at all. Maybe a little slower. I mean, it depends if I can just like take my time reading it. This is a visual novel. It is a psychological horror visual novel with multiple endings. Can't forget that part. I wonder what the horror part will be. The psychological horror. Existential despair, maybe. It's the vibe I'm getting from the Steam page. The store page, whatever. And the reason I'm interested in this game, despite not being all that interested in visual novels. Have you seen the point shop items? They're amazing. They're amazing. Out of this world, even. And I want them. I want them. But I need to own the game and have 2 hours on it. That is a trial. It'll be a challenge for me. 2 hours of reading. I actually like reading. I just don't like it in a visual novel format. Because if I want to play a game, I want to interact with it. I want to do shit with my hands. I don't know. If I'm gonna read, then it's a headspace. It's a different headspace. And combining those two doesn't work out well for me. I get bored. Let's see the rest of these. BGM volume. Hope it won't affect my voice, Tilda. And mute. If silence is music, how do we mute silence? You can adjust the game sound effects here. Like watching a star explode silently at the center of the universe. How's this sound? You won't hear Lilith's voice. That's horrible. I want to hear her voice. This is Lilith. The woman in the background, that's Lilith. Voice language. Magical girl Lilith can do anything. I wanna listen to Japanese. Oh my. Oh my.
准备好了吗？要开始了哦。準備はいい？始めるわよ。
I'll take Japanese.
準備好了吗？要开始了哦。準備はいい？始めるわよ。
Tough choice, tough choice. Side note. This is the best coffee I have ever had in my entire life. I don't know what's in it. It's just very yummy. It's amazing. Language. Let's customize our world. It doesn't have any highlights. No unique flavor text, I suppose. Want to hear my suggestion? Reset the world. Hope you love this world. As we return from the settings. The art style is really neat too. I like it. The entire flavor of this game, I suppose. They're cooking. They're cooking, and I don't want them to finish. I don't want them to stop. continue. I have never started this game. Well, I have never played the story. I've just been on the menu, looking at the settings, discovering the little text.
準備好了吗？準備はいい？始めるわよ。
I don't know how to feel about the voice volume. It's a bit too loud, but it's not painful. I don't know.
準備はいい？始めるわよ。準備はいい？始めるわよ。
I wonder how the rest of the audio will be. Let's get right into it, I suppose. Down the well, down the rabbit hole. Oh my. The eyes. That's awesome. Question. Oh, I can look at my options. I don't have to worry. ... Ellipse.
そうしてくれるのはもちろん嬉しいけど、ただ。
Oh my. I'm truly grateful that you're willing to do this for me, but...
今の私は本当に私なの？
Am I... she... still me right now?
私にはわからない。でも、こうなることを期待していたかもしれない。ただの可能性として。
I don't know, yet there was a time I longed for this sight. Even if it was nothing more than a fleeting possibility. What are you talking about, girl?
悪気があったわけではないの。ただ。
You're afraid. I mean no harm, it's just that I'm afraid.
私だって、こんなことは望んでいなかったの。
I never truly wished for it to come true. What? I don't know, there's a time I longed for this sight. But you never wanted it to happen. Interesting.
でも、私が何を言おうと、選択するのは、君自身よ。
But regardless, this is your choice.
この物語を否定する選択だって、私はもちろん受け入れられるわ。
To deny the story and the choice you made, I completely understand and accept that. That's nice, understanding heroine. Unless she tries killing me. Then it would be less nice. I don't want to be killed by my waifu. I'm assuming that's what this is.
わかった。
Very well then.
じゃあ、今から私の存在を消すわね。
Let the me of this moment fade away forever. Did we just accidentally an apocalypse? Chapter Square. The first encounter. I remember back in my day, we used to use numbers. And before that, letters. I, VI, IVIV, VVIX, that shit. Roman numerals. But now we're using shapes. On that morning, Lilith appeared. I'm lying on the bed, lost in a blur of time. I don't know how long I've been asleep, and I can't even remember the last time I ate. The only thing left for me to do is to die here, and wait for my body to decay. Skill issue, man, skill issue. And then, she showed up, by the window. Oh my god, she's so beautiful. This is literally my wife. Time to buy all the merchandise. I have money. I can do that. Oh, there's no history. Mysterious girl. Looking at me. With a loving gaze. Or a predatory grin. Chair. The chair is speaking? She said nothing, just tilted her head and looked at you, like you were just another object in her room. Desk. Oh. Oh, this is getting spicy. All the furniture's alive, huh? So if I beat you to death with a chair, does that mean I'm getting a kill streak? I get an RCXD. Intrusive thoughts aside. Of course, you're the real master of this room. Mirror. You haven't spoken to anyone in a long time, so it takes you a moment to realize how to even start. Relatable. I feel that. Who am I? Where am I? What should I do? What should I? I think this is a good place to start. Mysterious girl. Did I just manage to speak? Or is it that choices in this game are meaningless? Yeesh. Radio. Silence. Even after silence comes more silence. But silence is always destined to be broken. Rules are made to be broken.
ちゃんと聞こえてたわ。
Rest in peace, Trailblazer VAs, English VAs. You will be missed. They got replaced, I heard. Recasted. So the main characters of Honkai Star Rail, at least in English, have new voices. Mysterious girl. I see. I heard it. Can I... History.
あなたはこのゲームの主人公よ。今は部屋の中で美少女の攻略を企んでいるところね。
You're the protagonist of this game. Sitting in your room, ready to pursue the path to win over a beautiful girl. Truly. Isn't that what anyone ever wants? And what about you? Yes, give me the lore, give me the lore. Are you just a texture on the screen? Are you a figment of my imagination? Are you the beautiful maiden I've encountered? Do I even need to ask this last one? She is a very beautiful maiden. I don't need to ask because I would just be answering my own question. She is a beautiful maiden. Look at her. Look at Lilith. She said her name, right? This is Lilith. Go for the metaphorical answer or the literal answer. Or call her a beautiful maiden. Try to woo the maiden.
本当に知りたい？選択肢に選ばされたのではなくて？
Her eyes widened. Do you truly want to know? Or is it simply because the only option you can choose is me? Yes. To both of them. Mirror. In the next moment, she vanished from your sight. Can I spacebar? Uh-oh. Okay, space aside, can I look at my options? What are my controls? Your creation, her eternity, the second player. I got an achievement. My settings. Welcome to Lilith's settings menu. Whatever Lilith's gaze falls, the world blooms. Hold on. I wanna... Your creation, her eternity, the second player. Your creation, her eternity, the second player. Lilith is player 2. Lilith is player 2. Very nice, very nice. Wherever Lilith's gaze falls, the world blooms. Wherever Lilith's gaze falls, the world blooms. Text speed. Oh, I don't need that. I understand completely. Let's keep a touch of atmosphere. Keeping my little touches on the world. Just want to hear your voice. Can I marry this girl? That's a feature I'll never use. Keeping my little touches on the world. I'd rather not see the world return to its original state. Chinese, Japanese. Of course, Lilith shares your choice. Hi. Can you create a special default just for Lilith? I guess it's not so much of a secret. It shares the same little highlight. If your voice setting is at max, I will match you. I will go band for band with you. I will go band for band. You want to hear my voice at its max output, which is in the red for OBS? Sure. I'll do the same with you. I already forgot what was going on. In the next moment, she vanished from your sight. What were we doing before? I don't have a history. It won't let me know. Anyway, shut up, Mir. Or keep talking. Okay. Then she emerged again, this time closer than before. Oh my. Touching shoulder from shoulder. You realized what she did. It meant she had just stepped closer to you. The floor. Or did you walk toward her instead? Bedsheet. A crimson glow. Her eyes. They pierce through me. I'm blinking. This thought lingers in your mind, yet feels like it belongs to someone else. Pardon the sniffles. I get congested easy. And come to think of it, I think I can manage to go through 2 hours of this. It's interesting. Every lonely weeaboo's wet dream, and the attention of a woman. Not that I'm that far down the deep end. I'd rather be alone, personally. Carrying on? It feels like it belongs to someone else. Okay. Wait, what are these chaotic noises? Bedsheet. Are you asking us for the furniture in your chamber? And the music changed. Very nice. Sasuke got a bedsheet. Floor. You spent a long time talking to us, so we become very familiar with everything about you, dear friend. Mirror. That is a tiny mirror. I thought that looks more like a picture. In short, you can think of us as your senses, honored one. Throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one. Come on, you're just objects. Dude, objects really deserve to be called senses. Yes, they do. My most loyal subjects. It has been far too long, hasn't it? Yes. Let's go all in on the schizo choices. Unless there's a choice to compliment Lilith, then I will do so. She deserves to be glazed like a fucking donut. Mirror. It has been a long time, Your Majesty. You remain as dignified and full of spirit as ever. That's just me after 4 cups of coffee. Probably. I don't think I've ever had more than 3 in a day, and I don't really get energized anymore. Zooming in very slowly. Am I playing a trick on me? Or is she actually zooming in? I thought there was a bit of animation here. Dot dot dot.
見つめられるとドキドキする?
What's it like to have someone's eyes fixed upon you? Like being shot. It raises my hackles personally. I don't like being stared at. Wonderful. I could stay like this with your gaze upon me forever. Are you wearing colored contacts? Why is it that only your eyes have color? That's a very good question. You're staring at me so hard it's making my skin crawl. I hate this feeling. Me with a normal human being. But if it's Lilith, it's Lilith.
じゃあ、死ぬまでずっと見つめ合いましょう。
That's quite the gaze you have. Then let's keep staring at each other like this until we both die. Sounds like a good plan. Until I get bored. But, assuming there are other things to entertain ourselves with in this reality, I could teach you the complexities of Minecraft. Up until 1.12.2, I don't know anything about the newer versions. Are we really going to die? Do you not want to? Everything dies eventually. Oh, I hit my phone. $69 degrees, yeah, okay. Fahrenheit, I'm American. And 69 degrees Celsius would probably kill me. Dot dot dot. Poop. I'm starting to feel a bit tired of this. Nah. We gotta keep this going. It offers the same choice. What? Do I get another achievement if we keep staring? Is there anything interesting that happens? Let's do this for another 5 cycles. Four. Three. Two. I just had the coolest fucking idea ever. I gotta remember it. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna write this down. Done. Okay. We were at 3, right? 2. 1. I'm starting to feel a bit tired of this. Let's do progression now since I'm not getting anything. Of course. Of course. Please give me a history. I want to hear you repeat your words over and over again.
じゃあ、私が本当に実在していると思う?
So, tell me, do you believe I truly exist? Yes. Undoubtedly. Seeing is believing, and you are in my computer screen, so you exist. Because I said so. And you're doing the cool pose. And your fit is fire. What is this, blouse skirt combo with a single stocking? And hair accessories? Mirror. Then do you think she really exists? Yes. I'm not No, you fool! Say yes. I'm not sure. I want to figure out the answer to that question with you. Oh, I didn't know your game was like that. This is better than my answer, I can say that. Did I just get a hug? Yes. Hug me again.
この行為は間違いなく、ハグと呼べるわね。
Hug? Yes, his gesture could indeed be called a hug.
これは儀式でもあるの。君に私の存在を感じてもらうための儀式ね。
It's a kind of ritual. A ritual intended to make you feel my presence. I feel it alright. In my ribs.
ねえ、今の感覚を教えて。
So what are you feeling right now? A brand new sheet of A4 paper slicing your finger as you pull it out. The softness of a cat's fur brushing against your palm. Chalk dust and debris mixing into the air drawn into your nostrils. Only one of these is really pleasant.
なるほど。触覚ってことね。
From your description, that sounds like touch. Touch me.
つまり、大した刺激ではなかったってことね。
So just faint sensations then. Better than nothing. Hmm.
もう少し力を入れたわ。こうすると、二人の距離がもっと近くなったわね。
Now I hold you tighter, bringing us even closer. This is the good ending. Game's only started and I've already won.
それで、きつーくハグされた今は、どんな感覚？
So what does it feel like to be held in a tight embrace? Positive answers only. A wet plastic bag dropped on a rainy day. The first sprout breaking through the soil. Food scraps dissolving in stomach acid. None of these sound positive. I guess it's supposed to be what they represent, since this is new life being born. Hope for the future, so shit like that.
よかったわね。感覚が強くなって。
Amazing. The sensations are becoming even stronger. That's a good thing. She said it much cuter.
さらに力を入れたわよ。まるで合体しているみたいね。
Did I even need to narrate that? Now I'm holding you even tighter. This way we're becoming one. In a cool way or a weird way?
で、合体するほどハグされるのはどんな感覚なのかしら。
So, what does it feel like to be deeply embraced? Let's see your options. Nothing special. I've been reborn. I can't breathe anymore. Help, help. I never felt better. Hee hee, hee hee. Oh my, I've been reborn. This world is my representation. Such an observation, though partial, is not without truth. The Enlightenment is mankind's emergence from its self-imposed immaturity. Cosimo lived in the trees. The branches stretched outwards, forming a lofty bridge suspended in midair. What exists, exists. What does not exist, does not exist. On the morning of April 16th, Dr. Raux, I don't care, stepped out of his clinic and kicked against a dead rat at the bottom of the stairs. Poor rat. Man is the measure of all things, determining what exists and what does not. Yet even this creation is destined to decay. Alice ran across the field after it, and fortunately was just in time to see it pop down a large rabbit hole under the hedge. He seemed like a man stripped of his skin, plunging into a violent storm to battle against the elements. That is not a positive image. I have no idea which of these answers to pick. They're all really fucking weird. I am not intelligent enough to understand any of these. I'll pick this one. Oh my. I know what I'm picking. I love you.
素晴らしいわ。儀式は成功よ。
Perfect. The ritual was a success.
感動しすぎて涙が出ちゃいそう。
I'm so moved I could almost cry. I am crying.
とにかく私はリリスよ。よろしくね。
Jirisu. Anyway, my name is Lilith. It's a pleasure to meet you. Chapter 1. Sweet Cake Time. The existence of certain cakes is not known to people in a literal sense, yet their very being points to the existence of other cakes in a symbolic way. That is, the belief in the existence of ovens serves as faith, or hypothesis for the existence of time machines, and an inexplicable motive of that, experienced by people. Lilith, Cake Studies, Volume 2. I would not join this class, I'm gonna be honest. Double tap, okay. This ambience does not bode well. Oh! I tapped my mouse wheel. I tapped my mouse wheel. Who is square? How do you even pronounce that? Is it a mute sound or just block after block after block? And I still don't have a history. Like how every Thursday afternoon John takes a walk to the church square because the pigeons there have finally earned their diplomas. Give me a history. Come on, man. I don't know my controls. How was I supposed to know the scroll? The scrolling would just completely eliminate my text. I want to know more about this girl. Mirror. Desk. Chair. So none of you know anything. I imagine they'd know just as much as I would. We apologize, Your Majesty. Black notebook. I know. When did you show up? Speak freely, my loyal subject. Go ahead. Option number 2. Her name is Squared. She was once your square. And she has the same square as Square. Her traits include square and square. She wants square, and then you chose square. Which is why you now square, leading to her square. Bruh. In short, the girl beyond the world has disappeared. You stare at the black notebook and a strange sense of familiarity washes over you. Can I have my history back? That would be very useful to read what I missed. Is there a lore reason why I don't have this? It feels like sipping an aged wine. Its deep mahogany color nurtured in an oak barrel, downing it in one gulp, a burning sensation traveling from your throat to your lungs. I don't think that's where liquids are supposed to go, mingling with the surrounding air. It's not fatal, just slightly melancholic. Open the notebook. Yes. Whose diary is this? She said Ada. Ada. Huh? What are you doing? You scared me. Let's pick this one. Goofy answers only. Oops, did I scare you? Yes. No problem. It's nothing. Well then, let's continue where we left off. Who are you? What were we doing earlier? Did I not get an answer? One. She said her name. Oh dear. Have you forgotten already? Yeah, I'm a bit stupid. I'm a bit dumb. I have room temperature IQ. And the room temperature is probably in the 50s right now. Because I have my AC on. Wrong answers only, okay. Those vows, those bonds, those heartfelt moments, are they only memories to Lilith now? Not if I eat your memories. Such things never existed in the first place. Oh, bonds! Emotions.
Kizuna, 感動よ.
Yes, yes, yes. Bonds, emotions.
覚えていなくても大丈夫.
Even if you don't remember, it's okay.
これはビジュアルノベルなの。過去の記録を使って昔のことを振り返ることができるの。
This is a visual novel. You can just use the history log to recall everything. Thank you! Oh? Oh, that's cool. Speaker 1. Player, we're going to be away for a while. Take care of yourself, okay? Oh, by the way, there's a girl coming to stay with us for a while. Player. I wonder what kind of girl she'll be. I'm so excited. 2 hours later. Lilith. Hi, my name is Lilith. Sorry to bother you, but is this Player's house? Player. Yes, this is the place. Looking at you. I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Lilith. That's right. It's time to retrieve your memories from your previous life. I've been isekai'd? Sugoi! In your past life, when I was the Sakura Maiden of Divine Rebirth. What a title. My power is no longer sufficient to keep the four heavenly kings sealed away. I remember now. Our memories and bonds. I can remember everything. Lilith-chan, let's save the world together. That's fantastic, Player-sama. Return. Lost memories. Definitions from past and future. I still can't look at the history log. You lied to me. We never had such a conversation, did we? That's not the real history log. Oh, Lilith, the Sakura Maiden of Divine Rebirth, I remember everything now. Kufi answers only. Worth it. Nice expression. Are you surprised by the lack of a proper response?
ちょっと驚いちゃった。
Well, maybe a little.
本当の過去の記録を返すわね。今からちゃんと使えるようになるわ。
I've restored the real history log for you, so you can use it properly now. Thank you, Queen. Ah. Mouse. Oh, I did not miss a whole lot. Your Majesty, it's been a long time since Square went missing. Shall we continue the search? And this was my first choice. Yellowed notebooks and fleeting moments of lost time. I love this effect. It's so simple but so satisfying. Thank you, Lilith.
過去の記憶を読む必要性が出てくるのは、君が私の話をちゃんと聞いていなかったせいな気もするけど。でも、君になら何度でも同じことを話してあげてもいいわよ。
Even though flipping through the history log makes it seem like you weren't listening to me, I gotta progress more on my Japanese lessons on Duolingo so I can actually understand what the fuck she's saying. I've got like a 200-something day streak. I think it was like 246. But still don't know shit. Still can't think of anything at the top of my head. So maybe those days were wasted. And I'm only really doing daily lessons. Anyway, even though flipping through the history log makes it seem like you weren't listening to me, if it's you, I'm happy to repeat myself countless times. We all need an evil AI like Lilith in our lives. We need an evil minion that doubles as our love interest.
Oh, 自己紹介がまだだったわね。
By the way, I haven't properly introduced myself yet. You have not? Then what is this?
私はリリス。子供の頃よく一緒に遊んだじゃない？覚えてくれているかしら？
My name is Lilith, and I'm your childhood friend. She has the childhood friend class on this RPG. Oh, I see. Childhood friend? I have one of those? I have 0 of those. I don't remember anybody from my childhood.
もう忘れちゃったの？夏になると一緒にあっちこっち回ったり、木に登ったり、蝶々を追いかけたりしたでしょ？他にもゲームをしたり、一緒に宿題をしたり。
Have you forgotten already? In the summers we'd run together, climb trees, catch butterflies, play games, and finish our school assignments. I did none of these, except maybe the last one. I'm educated. I've done my 12 years. Not that I can say I remember half of it. I remember now. What you're describing is so generic it could apply to anyone. Generic is good. Generic is good. Have a bit of adventure in your life, but not too much adventure. How about this? Is she changing the story?
二人で山登りをしていたら、冬眠から目覚めたばかりのヒグマが現れて。
She is. Once when we were little, we went hiking and ran into a bear fresh out of hibernation, searching for food. I remember now. With something like that, it's a wonder we're still alive.
まったくもう、細かいことは気にしない。
Oh dear. Don't get caught up in such trivial details. I'll get caught up in whatever I want.
とにかく、子供の頃の知り合いと今再会したってわけ。それでいいでしょ？
In short, I'm your childhood friend, and we reunited. It's that simple. Her voice sounds a bit familiar. I looked at the VA for her Japanese character because it's in the settings. Well, I guess it was in the main menu, but the name didn't ring any bells, which, fair. I only really know, like, Ri Tanaka. I'm a little more familiar with English VAs. And even then, it's a small number of people. And a few of those are due to drama on Twitter, like the SAG-AFTRA strikes. So while I know names, I don't really want to for those specific ones. Fate to Red?
そういえば、ずっと食事をしていなかったでしょ?
By the way, you haven't eaten anything in a while, have you? My last meal was an hour ago. 一緒に何か作りましょう。 Let's make something to eat. I'm not a cook.
じゃじゃーん！ここからはリリスのスペシャルスイートケーキタイム。
My heart. A little bit of a You're so endearing. I can't wait to see how you'll kill me and betray me. In that order.
つまり、リリス先生の指導のもとで、君に美味しいイチゴケーキを作ってもらおうってこと。
Which means you'll be making a delicious strawberry cake under the guidance of Lilith.
ケーキが完成したら、ふわふわな幸せに包まれながらケーキを堪能しましょう。
Then we can bask in the happiness of our achievements as we enjoy the cake together. I don't really get it, but sure, Lilith. Wait, why am I the one making it? I hate strawberry cake. Horrible choice. Can I bum a free cake off of Lilith if I do this choice? I want free stuff. I want my wife to make a cake for me. Sure, she says she's my childhood friend, but I know the truth. I'll look for fan art of her later.
リリス先生は指導係ですもの。
Because as your tutor, I'm here to guide you. That sounded that really weird. Tutor. Fair
それ
decision.
に、ここでは自分の手で完成させる喜びを実体験してもらうことを重要視しているの。
And more importantly, I want you to experience the joy of completing something with your own hands. True, I have never felt that.
君の嬉しい顔を見ると、私までハッピーになれるしね。
Happy. If you're happy, I'll be happy too.
それじゃ、今すぐ始めましょう。
Alright, let's get started.
制作手順は、
The process is simple.
簡単に説明するわね。まず、シフォンケーキを作ります。その後、ケーキにクリームを塗って、最後にイチゴを添えるの。
Bake a chiffon cake base, spread some cream on top, and decorate it with strawberries. Do the strawberries have the leafy bits on them though? I don't want to eat those.
手始めにシフォンケーキを作りましょう。
First, we'll make the cake base.
まず、棚からイチゴ、油、薄力粉、砂糖、卵を出して。
Take milk, cooking oil, cake, flour, sugar, and eggs from the cabinet. Dish rack. Do I even have these things in my cabinet? That's the question you ask yourself. But regardless, oven, this is worth trying. After all, there's no evidence yet that they aren't in the cabinet. Schrodinger's ingredients. You're literally proposing Schrodinger's ingredients. Open the cabinet door. Fingers crossed. Domain expansion.
全部あるじゃない。もしかして、天使のような夢の美少女が用意してくれたのかしら。
Oh, they're really here. Could it be that the angelic dream maiden prepared them in advance? Thank you, Lilith. Takes out milk, cooking oil, cake flour, sugar, and eggs.
さあ、卵を卵黄と卵白に分けて。
First, we need to separate the egg whites from the yolks. Am I actually learning something? Separate them. Separate them with overwhelming sorrow. You look at the egg, me, in front of you, and a profound sadness floods your heart. Milk. It's the kind of feeling one might call fate. When is an egg's destiny truly decided? Sugar. Is it the moment it comes into existence? The moment it's noticed by the girl in front of it? Or the moment its fragile shell is shattered by an external force? Now, when it says girl in front of it, is it referring to Lilith or me? Is my player character a girl? Have I accomplished my long dreams of becoming a cute girl, just as Lady Alicia intended? Or perhaps, in this modern age, where hedonism erodes grand ideals, the concept of fate has long since dissolved. Bars. Actually, come to think of it, Liz' voice isn't actually all too loud. Maybe it was just loud at first and I got used to it. Maybe. Nothing was lost by changing the setting. Or
そしたら牛乳、砂糖、コーン油を入れて混ぜる。
changing it back to default anyway. It was already at max before I messed with it. Next, add milk, sugar, and corn oil and mix them. I can't make you say it again. I was looking at my settings and my options. Add them and mix.
さらに薄力粉も入れて混ぜる。
Then, add the cake flour and mix. Add them and mix.
次は卵黄を入れてもっと混ぜる。
Then, add the egg yolks and mix. Add them and mix.
新しいボウルに卵白を入れて混ぜて。
Then, take out a new bowl. Add the egg whites and mix them. Add them and mix.
それができたら混ぜた卵白をさっきのボウルに加えて混ぜ続けて。
Finally, combine the whipped egg whites with the batter and mix. Add them and mix. Mix everything together with an overwhelming sense of sorrow. Who's emailing me? Cake flour. Stir in circles, and then another circle, and another. Perhaps the entire world is nothing more than a meaningless machine, endlessly cycling in the droning hum of repetition, says cooking oil. Jinbi. I have heard that word so many times in Honkai Impact 3 and I have yet to figure out what it means. All done. The batter is ready. Actually, in Japanese, junbi means preparation or to prepare. It's used to express the act of getting ready or making arrangements for something. The word is also used to describe the state of being prepared already. Thank you. Thank you, Google. All done. The batter's ready.
次はオーブンに入れるだけ。
Next, all we have to do is put it in the oven. Watch it burn. Place the batter in the oven. The oven begins its work, just like any normal oven in this world. Desk. This marks your release from the tedious labor of machinery, granting you a fleeting moment of freedom.
どうかした？
What's wrong? I want another hug. You still haven't answered my earlier question. Who exactly are you? Your presence doesn't make sense. I don't want my questions to be answered. Ignorance is bliss, as they say, and the more I learn about this world, the more I wish humanity died sooner. So these questions are very out of character for me. Just let me be happy. Just let me enjoy the presence of the cute girl. Come on, man. Let's go with number 1. What's behind door number 1?
そうなの。見知らぬ少女が突然家に現れて。
This is quite the peculiar room. And that is quite the peculiar expression you're making. Let me just take a quick screenshot. That's gonna be my new Discord avatar for the next 3 days. You're right. A strange girl is suddenly appearing in your house.
こんな設定、今年の純愛物語神ゲー最有力候補か。
Was
あり
such
ふれたホラー映画のストーリーくらいよね。
With such a premise, is this the most promising Master Love masterpiece of the year? Master Love? The fuck is that? Or just a cliched horror suspense story? Why can't it be both?
君は私を誰だと思う？
So what's your opinion? You want to know my opinion? You're a murderer, hiding behind your cute appearance to strike when the time is right. I would not mind dying like that. You're a ghost living in an old house. You're a nagging mom who worries too much about me. Mama? You're just a game character. I can't say for sure. Let's go with this one. I had mommy issues. Let's go. She is dumbfounded.
わかった。君がそう思うなら、試しにやってみましょう。
Yes! All we do is win. All we do is win. I see. If that's how you feel, then I'll do my best to match your expectations. But wait, she's a nagging mom, not a loving mom. Horrible.
あのね、毎日ゴロゴロして暇なの？家事も手伝わなくてもいいからせめて外に出なさい。人と話すなり自分探しをするなり何かしたらどうなの？このままじゃ人生終わりよ。
It's so over. It's so over. All we do is lose. I made the wrong choice. It said nagging mom. It said nagging mom. Oh dear, you can't just laze around at home all day doing nothing, okay? Even if you're not helping your mom with chores, at least go outside, talk to people, try new things, and search for the meaning of life. You can't just keep living like this. Please scold me more, mama.
同級生のみんなは人生設計を立てて意欲的に頑張って家事だってちゃんと手伝ってるみたいよ。お母さんどこで間違えたのかしら。何もやらないで毎日パソコンとにらめっこ。何が面白いのかしら。このままじゃお母さんだってどうしたらいいかわからないわ。
I'm in love. I'm in love. At your age, other people are brimming with energy, working hard every day with clear goals in life. Yeah, this really is the opposite of me. They even help their moms with chores. Why can't you be more sensible? Every day doing nothing but playing on the computer. What's so great about computers anyway? Sigh. At this rate, your mom really doesn't know what to do anymore. I made an excellent decision.
こんな感じ？こんなのリリスじゃないわ。
Or something like that. But Lilith doesn't give off that kind of vibe at all. We can fix that. At least older sister, because incest is wincest. Something like that. It's exactly the same. Definitely not. I was just joking. Tough choice. All or nothing. Going all in.
どこがよ。
How could you? Doko da yo. Doko can also mean how. Apparently. I just know it means where. Doko da yo. Koko da yo. Learn something new every day. I guess that's Japanese for you. Very, very context heavy. Like multiple things mean multiple things.
とにかく私のことを世話焼きな母親みたいだと思ったのは
Him. Anyway, you think I'm a nagging mom.
私のことをそう判断する視点を持っていたからでしょ
Because you're perceiving me through your own perspective, aren't you? Let's go on Danboru, see what we find. Or my Wi-Fi fails me, yeah sure, that works too. I'll have this on in the background.
相手のことを理解しようとするとき、頭の中に一番よく現れる概念は、その相手が赤血球や白血球、好酸球などからできているという考え方より。
When understanding the existence of another, the concepts that most easily come to mind are not metrics like red blood cell or white blood cell counts, nor eosinophil indices, whatever the fuck that is. I could Google that too. Eosinophils are a type of white blood cell that are involved in the body's immune response, particularly against parasitic infections and in allergic reactions. They play a role in inflammation and tissue repair. And eosinophil indices, or eosinophil counts, measure. Fuck, I'm so horrible at words. Measure the number of eosinophils, a type of white blood cell count, in a blood sample. Normal eosinophil counts typically range between 30 and 350 cells per microliter of blood. Alright. So Danboru is down once again.
やっぱり友達だとか家族だとか嫌いな人だとか絶対に近づきたくない人だとかでしょ
It's still concepts like friends, family. Those you dislike, people you love, are those you absolutely want to avoid, isn't it?
君が私のことを何者と感じたかは全てが属性や印象の概念の延長線上にあるの
Whether it's a murderer, a ghost, a nagging mom, or a game character, these are all extensions of such concepts. She knows our choices. Maybe she's the one who's providing the choices. She's player 2. Because your settings and my settings. She has her own settings. She is player 2. I wonder, is there a history for Lilith? Does Lilith get her own history? Is there any? Nope. That's cool as fuck though, like secret settings. Technically secret, they're still highlighted. The same way all other choices are.
これらの概念が成立するためには一つの前提が必要なの。わかる？
For these concepts to exist, a premise quietly hides itself. Have you noticed? Have you noticed it? The premise is the self as the perspective, the NOexistenceN of you and me. Soft pink pads of a kitten's paw. Toe beans? Why are they called that? Why are they called toe beans? A sizzling hamburger patty under the heat. I like the paw one. I bit my cat's paw once because she keeps biting my hands. Well, my brother's cat. It's the family cat, whatever. She keeps biting and scratching me, so I bit her once in return, in retaliation. Fuck around and find out. I don't play.
そうね。それはあなたが見たものね。
Of course, you've seen it. Seen what?
その通り。これらの概念を成立させるのは観察者の立場にいる自分なの。
Can we take a moment to appreciate this fire soundtrack right now? I have the soundtrack, pretty sure. I don't know if it's something I paid for, or actually, I think I saw like a thing on the community tab or whatever. Activity. It was a free update, something like that. so I have access to the soundtrack. I wonder if it is also on YouTube.
「友達は誰の友達？嫌っている人は誰が嫌っているの？好きな人は誰が好きな人？殺人鬼も幽霊も母親もゲームキャラもどうやって私と付き合っているの？
A friend to whom? Someone disliked by whom? Someone loved by whom? How do murderers, ghosts, moms, or game characters interact with me? By giving me another hug.
リリスは何者なのか？私たちはどんな関係で二人の間でどんな物語が綴られるのか？
What kind of existence is Lilith's identity? Meeting me with such an identity, what stories will unfold between us?
これらのことは自我があるから気になってしまうわけね。
It is precisely because these things are connected to the self that they become so significant to you.
どの概念も自我が作り出したものなの。だから自我は絶対的な地位にあるのよ。
It is precisely because these identities are the judgment of the self that they hold such supreme importance. Can we stop with this dialogue? I am not high context enough for this. I am not high intelligence enough for this. I sit in my room, read fan fiction, and play video games all day.
当たり前のことに聞こえるかもしれないけど、実は自我というのはね、現代の発明なの。
You might think I'm saying something obvious, but in truth, the self is a modern invention. If only we were a hive mind.
大昔の世界は万物が分け隔てなく平和に共存し、すべてが一体だった。
In earlier times, the world was once a complete world, where all things harmoniously merged.
たまに
Mars?
自我という視点に気づく人もいたけど、ほとんどの人は理念の研究に精力をつぎ込んでいたの。
Occasionally, some might notice the existence of the self as a perspective, but most devoted their energy to exploring grand ideas.
それは雄大かつ完璧な万物を受け入れられる理念。時には物質として現れ、時に神のように霊体として現れ、また時にロゴスとして現れた。
These ideas were magnificent, perfect, all-encompassing. Sometimes they manifested as matter, sometimes as gods, sometimes as logos, sometimes as pretty anime women that I would not mind spending my life savings on. There's a video idea.
どの形であれ、それが存在することを思えば、人々は安心感が得られたの。
But no matter what, as long as people thought of their existence, they felt reassured.
そして現代になって自我が発見されたわ。
Then time moved into the modern era and the self was discovered.
そして自身が観察の対象となった途端、世界は主観と客観に分裂したの。
Sekai, as in Project Sekai? Hatsune Miku? Miku Miku Beam? When people regarded themselves as the objects of observation, the world split into two parts, subjective and objective.
それに従って世界がさらに広がった。今度は亀裂が入った鏡のように、無数のかけらがそれぞれの世界を映し出すようになった。
Thus, the world unfolded again. This time, it fractured like a mirror, and the shards reflected countless smaller worlds.
これは視点としての自我と関わっているの。
This time it became inseparably linked to the self as a perspective.
これが全ての議論の始まりなのよ。
And this marks the beginning of every topic we discuss. Is the exposition over? Can I go back to the game now? Wait, why are you suddenly telling me this? Never have I felt more in tune with the protagonist as I am feeling now. No more gods. What a sad story this is. It depends on the pantheon. I think everyone in the world is happy that Greek gods are not a thing, because they're assholes. Let's go with option 1.
私は本当に存在しているのか。
Do I truly exist? You exist to me. That's all that should matter.
以前、その答えを一緒に探したいとあなたが言ったわ。
Subconscious JoJo posing. You mentioned before that you wanted to explore this question with me.
だから、これからは一緒にいろんなことをして、いろんなことについて考えましょう。
Can I take over your body? So in the time to come, we'll do all sorts of things together and contemplate certain topics.
そして物語の最後に、あなたは自信を持って自分の選択ができるようになる。
Until the story's end, where you can firmly make your own choices.
視点ってそんなに重要？そう疑問に思うかもしれないわね。
Huh? Is the perspective really that important? Maybe you'd ask this. I'd ask.
普通の人は、この世界が正常に回っているのが常識だと思っている。このゲームが正常に起動しているように、ね。
Anyone with common sense would think that the world is naturally functioning as it should, wouldn't they? Just like this game is naturally running as it should.
そう、ここが重要なポイントなの。常識という存在。
Yes, you found the key, common sense. Common sense is not so common, let's be fair. And it differs from person to person.
常識というのは、視点としての自我が世界を認識する重要なツールなの。
So-called common sense is the crucial tool by which the self perceives the world.
常識の力を借りて、必要な情報だけを選んで収集すれば、世界は理解できる形で目の前に現れる。
As long as we leverage the power of common sense to selectively gather the information we need, the world presents itself to us in an understandable way.
常識は非常に頼りになるから、時に人は自我という視点まで忘れてしまうの。
Common sense is so reliable that it often makes people forget the self as a perspective.
このゲームで必要な常識。それは、これはノベルゲームということよ。
In this game, the common sense you need is, this is a visual novel.
ノベルゲームは、イラストや背景が違うだけで大体同じ。本質はあまり変わらないから、とてもわかりやすいわね。
Novel game. Novel game. And since it's a visual novel, it's typically variations of text combined with images and backgrounds. Essentially, they're all quite similar and easy to understand.
例えば、リリスの立ち絵が表示されていて、テキストボックスにリリスの名前が書かれていれば、自然にリリスと話していると思うでしょう。
For example, you see Lilith's sprite in the dialogue box that says Lilith, so you assume it's Lilith speaking to you. Is that going to be used against us? Are you gonna fucking play with our pattern recognitions at some point in the future? Have you been doing so already? Don't do this to me. Let me believe what my eyes are seeing.
Demo, その常識は本当に信じていいの?
But is common sense truly infallible? I guess we'll find out.
それが事実じゃない可能性だってあるわ。喋っているのはリリスじゃなくて、リリスのリボンかもしれない。あるいは、リリスという3つの文字に何の意味もないかもしれない。
The red of your name better have not gotten darker. What if that's not the case at all? What if all these words are being said by Lilith's hairband? Which is fair, furniture is speaking in this game. We have already established that the furniture is alive. What if the name Lilith in the dialogue box means absolutely nothing? Then can I change it?
別の例を挙げるなら、この背景を見たら、今は部屋の中にいるのだと認識するでしょ?
Similarly, you see the scene behind me and conclude the story is taking place in a room.
でももし、視野をもっと広げてみたらどうなる?
But what if we zoomed out from the scene? What are you gonna show me?
これは芝居の一部で、大勢の観客が私たちを見ているのかもしれない。
Perhaps this is merely part of a stage set, with many spectators sitting below watching us.
映画のロケの可能性だってあるわ。カメラを向けられて、俳優のあなたがセリフを忘れて。
Perhaps this is a movie set and cameras are pointed right at us, and you're just an actor who's forgotten your lines. You're reminding me of my childhood trauma. One time, in one of my Spanish classes, because we had to learn a different language, and we only really had Spanish and French as options. So one time in middle school, in one of my Spanish classes, we had like this group project where we were supposed to like act out like a scene or whatever. We had to design the scene, the dialogue, decide who does what, all that shit. And I forgot my lines. I was trying very hard to memorize them, but I forgot my lines. And it was very obvious, and I felt terrible, and I think I ruined the grades of some of my group members, because since I forgot my lines, they couldn't respond to the things I was supposed to say. It was awful. Horrible experience, would not recommend. And it was one of the many, many experiences that just made me really hate working with other people. And it's not like I could just not do it and fail. I was working with other people. If I failed myself, I would fail them too. So there's that guilt part. There's that part of it that guilts you into actually doing your fucking job so you don't ruin someone else's experience. And even if you do fail, it's a large part of your grade. You fail the entire class. It's fucked. I hate it. Awful. I had a skill issue. It's not my fault. Horrible experience. Would not recommend. Thank you, Lilith. you just unearthed some deep trauma. But I do not love you any less.
外の世界が地震の後の廃墟だったり。
Perhaps the world outside is a desolate wasteland, ruined by earthquakes. Also, because of that group project, my relationship with my group members was eternally awkward afterwards. At least on my end. Maybe they didn't care, but I'm pretty sure one of them cared. And were giving me shit for it. Like, it's not my fault. I didn't remember. I was trying to remember. You can very visibly see me, like, trying to remember my lines, like, writing them down and shit. Doing what worked for me in terms of memorization in a previous thing. That was fucked. I hated it. Horrible. Perhaps the world outside is a desolate wasteland, ruined by earthquakes. One can only hope. One can only hope that happens to Los Angeles. Perhaps this is the last refuge of human civilization. That would be a horrible time period to live. As much as I wish for the end of the human race, actually living through that is so demoralizing. There are plenty of stories that show what I mean. I don't have to explain shit. Perhaps this is a story taking place on another planet. I fear the day that space travel becomes far more commonplace and billionaires can just name planets after themselves. And just own a planet and just do nothing with it. Like the planet is private property, you can't do anything with that planet. It's just, no one's allowed. Maybe it has cool shit. Nah, not allowed. Trespassing. I fear that day. I fear the day where planets are reduced to the same level of expensive cars. The moment common sense falters, the appearance of the world before you changes. And 1 hour and 27 minutes, 28. I'm almost at my goal. I'm so excited. I'm 3/4 of the way there. Now that I think of it, can I... What happens when I do just get to there? Can I leave? Am I allowed to leave? Do I have to do this all in one sitting? What the fuck? I'm gonna Google this. Using the journal by sleeping. That's a future detail then. I gotta progress more. Those are the manual those are the manual saving. It has an autosave feature, but we'll carry on. See how far we go before I'm given a very visible option to safely leave. The world is no longer complete. It demands more explanations. I'm just going on my whole spiel while you're delivering your whole spiel. Two yappers yapping about two different things. At this point, the exploration of the self begins. It begins. And based on the different experiences of the self, the appearance of the world also changes, just becomes schizo. My head feels dizzy. I relate to that. The self influences the world. Ellipse. Go easy on me, Lilith. I'm stupid. Mirror. Have you given an answer? Are you keeping silent? Or are you engaging in some sort of experimental performance art? I'm having an aneurysm. Bedsheet. Perhaps the answer doesn't matter as much. Maybe you simply need an outlet for your emotions. Or perhaps you just need a confirmation of your own existence. But no matter what, these words have affected you in some way. And then your gaze fixes on the running oven. A fateful glance. Oh yeah, we were making a cake. Damn it, stop thinking like that. Chair. Even if you tell yourself not to think, it's futile. Like being told not to think of an elephant, yet thinking of one anyway. Yeah, that's a neat little psychological tidbit. Radio. Radio, is this the... How long ago has it been since the radio said something? And where is the radio? I don't see you. Oh, actually. A little antenna, maybe? Your worst fears come true. In the next second, the oven makes a sound. I'm wondering, is it possible I might actually be a time machine?
ちょっと、その考えを今すぐやめて。まだ焼いている途中なの。
Oh no, stop this thought. Her cake is still baking in there. You can hear her talking? Not Lily. Lilith has proven to be aware of a lot of meta nonsense in this game. So I'm not surprised. A time machine's workflow is simple. Put something inside, close the door, and then open the door and take it out. Moreover, the state of the item is different when it comes out than when it went in. Yes, that's exactly my workflow. You're blowing my mind.
ダメ、これ以上考えないで。
No, this won't do. Absolutely not.
オーブンがもしタイムマシンになったら恐ろしいことが起きるの。
If the oven really turns into a time machine, terrible things will happen. Terrible things like this Lilith turning into a hag. I'm playing 2 games where a character's name starts with the letter L. Terrible things.
そうよ。
そうよ。
オーブンがタイムマシンになってしまうと時空が歪んでしまうの。今の生活は崩壊して新しいものに組み替えられてしまう。
If the oven truly becomes a time machine, the world lines will shift dramatically. Our current lives will crumble apart, and everything will be reconstructed into a new form. I'm interested.
この有名な理論は知ってる？蝶の羽ばたきから生まれた小さな風が遠いところでハリケーンを起こすって理論よ。
Have you heard of this popular theory? Even the smallest change, like the flutter of a butterfly's wings, can cause a hurricane far away. That's why I dislike actually when an OC character self-insert whatever in a fanfiction just pops into a world, tries very hard to maintain a canon, even to the point of like maybe ensuring that a traumatic event that has happened to like the main character of that story happens, which is fucked up. It's horrible. To try and maintain the canon. It's not gonna work out. Your mere existence will change things. So it's a pet peeve of mine in stories. When people do that, if they try to do that. Or when they just go through the stations of canon in that story. Just with the OC character in it. It's boring. I read a lot of fanfiction. That's my reading material. Some of it's good, some of it's meh. Some of it is porn. It's a hobby. I like having hobbies.
つまり、オーブンがタイムマシーンになることが現実世界にどれほどの影響を与えるかは、私たちには予測もできないのよ。
So we can't predict how the oven turning into a time machine might impact the real world.
例えば、すべての人が毎日25時間ノベルゲームをプレイしなければならない世界になるとか、誰かがルールを破れば元の世界に戻されてしまうとか。
For example, we might end up in a dystopian world where everyone is forced to play visual novels 25 hours a day. And if anyone breaks the rules, they'll be square. I don't want to play visual novels 25 hours a day. I'm only trying to do it for 2. But this game is actually kind of entertaining me. I guess it's as the saying goes, the hardest part of something is simply starting. I don't know if that's an actual saying. I don't know if anyone says that, but it's a little nugget of wisdom that I have learned. The hardest part of doing something is just starting. Because once you're there, you can just kind of do whatever. Maybe it's easier than you thought it was. Or maybe it's harder, who knows? But you're already there. Like, I guess like my second job, horrible experience for me. I'm not a social person. I was expected to be social. I had difficulty sleeping. And I was just like incredibly stressed out. But once I actually got there, I locked the fuck in. I locked the fuck in, even if I wasn't actually doing my job very well. I didn't let or at least my feelings about it weren't really affecting me to a point where it was debilitating. I did what I had to, like a well-oiled machine. Are those two subjects comparable? I have no fucking idea. The hardest part of doing anything is starting and talking about my job. Are they relevant in the slightest? I don't know. It's just a mental connection I made. That doesn't sound too bad. That's terrifying. How could such a world exist? Very terrifying. Exactly. I realize I'm actually kind of getting into the flow of just yapping when I'm playing video games, when I'm making stupid little videos. I'm getting into the flow of just talking about shit. I still vaguely remember my first video. It was awkward, incredibly awkward. Do not be afraid to be cringe, but, well, I want to hold myself to a better standard than that. I don't want to be reminded of that. I want to do better. Second time's a charm, maybe. This could be a good example of the hardest part of doing anything is starting to do it. Because I want to make YouTube videos. Because it sounds interesting, or at least, I don't know. It could be fun. Could be a horrible experience. There's a shit ton of YouTuber drama and people just really don't know what the fuck they're supposed to be doing. They lose their morals as time goes on. Or maybe they never had morals and it was just a matter of time before they were outed as being horrible people. But you all gotta start from nothing. And I'm slowly figuring out how to do. Just keep yapping. Just keep yapping. Hopefully someone will find you entertaining. At least likable. I don't think I'm particularly likable, but when I'm talking to people, I hit it off really fucking easily. At least on Discord. Like, our first conversation will go on for maybe like 10 minutes. But after that, it's just silence. I'm good at hitting it off with people, but maintaining the relationship is hard for me. Because I'm not a people person. I keep to myself. And relationships kinda need two people to interact with each other. Most of them will just break apart when people stop interacting. Can you really say you're still friends after years of no talk? Maybe. It depends on the context. Like, you can't say that you're no longer siblings after years of no talk. Family is often genetic. And then there are the bonds that are so great, so amazing, that you can go and say, hey, that guy over there, that's my brother. That's my family. It's an amazing feeling when you can say that about someone that you're not related to. To be able to call them family. It's a beautiful thing. Cherish your relationships. Cherish all of your relationships, but that's my priority. That's what I find important. Found family. Family by no other obligation than you simply chill with each other. What the fuck was I talking about? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep playing the game. I think I just spent 10 minutes on nonsense. I wonder how people will feel about that. If anybody watches, I would like an opinion. Maybe 2 opinions. Am I being a bit greedy by asking for more than one? Let's carry on.
とにかく、オーブンを説得する最重要任務は任せたわ。必ずオーブンがオーブンであることを認めさせるの。
Oh, boo. In any case, the task of convincing the oven falls to you. I'm a great gaslighter. You must make it believe that it's just an oven.
別の言い方をするなら、視点としてのあなたが必ずそれをオーブンだと認識しなければならないの。
Or rather, you must make yourself, as the observer, believe it's just an oven. But if it's just an oven, will it stop talking? I kinda like the talking furniture and appliances. Alright, leave it to me. To make the oven believe it's not a time machine, but just an oven, I need to find the right thought and capture it before it slips away. I'm ready. I'm locked in. You are not a time machine. What else could you be? You've always been an oven. You've always been an oven. You've always been an oven. Always been an oven. You're an oven. You're an oven. You've always been an oven. You're an oven. You've always been an oven. You've always been an oven. You've always been an oven. How could you eat? You've always been an oven. You're not a time. What else could you be? You're an oven. You're an oven. You're an oven. You've always been an oven. What else could you be? What else could you be? You're an oven. You're an oven. What else could you have been? You're not an oven? You're an oven. You're an oven. I can't read this fast. What else could you be an oven? You're an oven. An oven. You're not an oven. No. You've always been an oven. You're an oven. You're an oven. What else could you be but an oven? What else could you be but an oven? Let's get you but an oven. You're an oven. Let's get you but an oven. Let's get you but an oven. You're an oven. You're not a time machine. You're an oven. You've always been an oven. You've always been an oven. I was not expecting that fucking minigame. And the text was going a little too fast for me. A little slower, please. I could skim it. But with all the other things going on, I would just... Nah. I'm not that good at multitasking. But it's over. Ding. Opening the gates to a new world. Indeed, everything is Fontainebleau's oven. Can I see that? I know I'm gonna tab out and just... Opening the gates to a new world. Indeed, everything is Fontainebleau's oven's choice. Ding. My Danboro loaded. This is a good time. A very good time. Let's see. Lilith. Danboro, you have failed me. Ding. The oven. Was it always red? The oven time machine made a crisp sound. It signaled that the process was complete. Open the oven. This is a note. What happened to my cake? Who stole it? Open the note. Did my cake turn into a note? I hope I finally managed to contact you this time. Please remember what I'm about to say. It's critical. Fontainebleau cannot be trusted. Whatever you do, do not let them take the time of it. They claim to be an organization protecting peace, but in reality, they're the architects of all suffering. They only want to use the power of the time machine to reshape the world into a dystopia where everyone is forced to play visual novels 25 hours a day. In 5 minutes, they'll be coming for you. Leave this place immediately and finish what I couldn't, the me from 10 years ago. This is... Yomed's Schizo. Square years later, some day, some month. In front of me, a girl in a white lab coat smiled at me amidst the ruins of a desolate world. That's not a lab coat. That's not a lab coat. This time, this will be the final jump. The final time jump.
私が協力できるのはここまでだわ。次の世界のリリスも必ず私と同じようにあなたを守ってくれるでしょう。
This is as far as I can take you. But the Lilith in the next timeline will surely protect you, just like I have. Alright, leave it to me. Hold on, my lips are dry. I don't like this. Horrible feeling. I've got you in my sights. Oh no, where did all the text go? Did I just... what the No, you didn't do this to me. End Fontainebleau oven. The chaos of flying debris and roaring flames, I dashed toward the building ahead. Did I really just leave during a... I'm angry. End. Fontainebleau oven. Fontainebleau? Fontainebleau? Bleh? I hate French. I'm learning French too. Or at least I was. I put it off for a bit. Japanese is more important. I need to be an authentic weeaboo. I'm actually kind of annoyed that I missed something. At least I was still recording. I can just rewatch it. Not ... Find the time oven. Write the email. Press the send button.
とにかく、オーブンを説得する最重要任務は任せたわ。必ずオーブンがオーブンであることを認めさせるの。
In any case, the task of convincing the oven falls to you. You must make it believe that it's just an oven. If it was an email, then how did I get a note? Is this another world line? World line?
別の言い方をするなら、視点としてのあなたが必ずそれをオーブンだと認識しなければならないの。
Or rather, you must make yourself as the observer believe it's just an oven. Alright, leave it to me. Am I supposed to do a different choice, though? Let's see. To make the oven believe it's not a time machine, but just an oven, I need to find the right thought and capture it before it slips away. I'm ready. You're an oven. You've always been an oven. What else could you be but an oven? You're not a time machine. What else could you be but an oven? You're not a time machine. You've always been an oven. You've always been an oven. What else could you be but an oven? What else could you be but an oven? You're an oven. You're not a time machine. You're not a time machine. You've always been an oven. You're an oven. You're an oven. You're an oven. An oven. Oven. What else could you be but an oven? You've always been an oven. You're an oven. You be but an oven. You're not a time machine. What else could you be but an oven? You're an oven. Oh, fuck. You be but an oven. You're an oven. You're an oven. You're an oven. Always been an oven. Always been an oven. Always been an oven. Always been an oven. You're not a time machine. You be but an oven. But an oven. An oven. 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 Time machine. Always been an oven. 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 You're an oven. Always been an oven. You're not a time machine. Fuck, no. You're not a time machine. It's over. Ding. The time machine oven made a crisp sound. It signaled that the process was complete. Open the oven. I wonder, will they have to... Does it know? Oh. Open the note. Use time machine when it's off the button, whatever you want to do. No, really know what they're gonna do. Ah. Sometimes a month. In front of me, a girl in a white lab coat smiled at me amidst the ruins of a desolate world. So it is repeating. Hit all of them. Hit all of them. Make it go to 100. Is this a rhythm game? Did that say 100% what's going on? Was that what I was supposed to do? Just hit all of them? The text did not fucking matter. I just had to press all of them. Okay. The oven, not time machine, made a crisp sound. It signaled that the process was complete. Open the oven. Saving.
普通のケーキだな。
Future Goddess Initiative. Stop off and blow schemes. It's a normal cake. Thank goodness. We did it. Do you smell something burnt?
焦げた？
Burnt. I'm a horrible cook. Takes out the baking tray. Oh no. Horrible.
なんでこうなっちゃったの？
How did this happen? Because I've been inflicted with the Kazlana curse of being a shit cook. Cake. It speaks. Well, I just went through an intense psychological battle, and the stress was just too much for me to handle. When the pressure builds, the boiling point of water rises, so the food ends up at a higher temperature.
ごめんなさい。こうなるとは全く思わなかったの。
Sorry, I didn't anticipate this at all. Says with the most innocent smile you can manage. So wait, I'm guessing the character on the little loading icon is you, so you have gray hair, grayish brown hair. It's okay. Let's keep working on the cake and finish it. Yeah. Desk. You take the cake out of the mold, the burnt smell invading the room in an almost aggressive way. Pillow. Even my pillow speaks. But you steady your mind and push through. Desk. Under Lilith's guidance, you slice the strawberries, whip the cream, and combine it all with the cake layers. Now looks like a proper cake. No, an enticing one. How do we fix that abomination? The evenly spread cream even gives it a charm that sets it apart from mass-produced factory goods. Isn't that moving?
今この瞬間、一つのタスクが完了したわ。
Now we've accomplished something, and it only took 5 time loops.
食べられないけど、ケーキを切り分ける儀式はちゃんとできる。これが私たちの行動で世界が変わったという証拠なのよ。
Even though it's not edible, we can still share the ritual of cutting the cake. It's not edible, okay. This is proof we changed the world through our actions. Cuts the cake. Hands the first slice to Lilith. But you said it's not edible. Huh? The cake.
ケーキが落ちた。
The cake fell.
どうしよう、どうしよう、どうしよう。
どうしよう。Eat it.
せっかく君が愛情を込めて渡してくれたケーキなのに、落としちゃった。
Even though you handed it to me with such love, I couldn't catch it. Can you not interact with it?
なんでこうなるの？
How did it come to this?
ごめんなさい。本当にごめんなさい。
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Your action is adorable. Yes, glaze her. Like the cake. You're my cake now. It's okay, I'll clean it up.
ありがとう。でも、やっぱりごめん。片付けまでさせちゃって。
Thank you, but I'm really sorry. Making you help with this. I enjoyed baking the cake with you. That's enough for me. Besides, cleaning this up isn't much trouble. Existence. There's a subreddit. There's a subreddit for this game. I'm joining this shit. I'm joining the subreddit. Join. 5. Having an existential crisis. Yeah, I guess that's where the horror comes from. Existential crises. wipes Lilith's tears away, pats Lilith's shoulder, does nothing. I'm tempted. Let's be nice. Tony. You're right. The process is what matters. Before meeting you, I thought life was meaningless. I just waited for it to crush me. Silently begins cleaning the mess. But now I found some kind of new motivation. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Maybe I can do more.
ありがとう。
ありがとう。Desk. In the next moment, you feel a faint pressure on your shoulders and back. The scent of her hair and the softness of her skin. As the brief moment ends, Lilith gazes at you warmly, though there's a hint of mischief in her eyes.
事件現場も綺麗になったし。
Well, now that the scene of the crime is cleaned up,
それじゃ、リリスが恩返しする番ね。
it's time for Lilith to repay you. Oh my. Assume the position, clothes off, scented candles, preferably lavenders, and rose petals on the bed. Close her eyes. Oh my. Close his eyes normally. Close his eyes indifferently. Close his eyes with anticipation. I'm a normal person, so I'll close my eyes normally. You can open them up now. Did the colors invert?
どう？ここ、とても素敵でしょ？
Ta-da! Isn't this place amazing? What did you do to my couch? Where is your foot, actually? The leg goes... Oh, there's a table in front of it. It's slowly fading in. It's amazing. I thought the compensation would be something else. I've been meaning to ask, where is this place? Yeah, I've been robbed of a kiss.
どんな恩返し？
Kiss me.
何を言っているのかしら？
Something else, huh? What could you possibly mean by that? Kiss. Mouth. Lips to lips. No, nothing.
ああ、大事なことを忘れるところだった。
Alright, I almost forgot the main event. Cake.
今の見た？指を鳴らすだけで美味しいケーキが出現したの。
Cakey, desu. See, just one snap of my fingers and a delicious cake appears.
そう、これがリリスの恩返しのリリススペシャルいちごケーキよ。
Yeah. Yes, as a reward, please enjoy this Lilith special strawberry cake. Thank you. I'll dig in. Why did the cake just appear on the table? Don't ask silly questions. Are the strawberries on it a little too big? Oh. No. And what's with the sparkling effect around it? It means it's a rare item. Don't sweat the small stuff, just eat the cake. It doesn't seem to have any flavor.
味の描写はまだしていないもの。
Well, I haven't described the taste yet. Ah. Okay, DM. Hit me.
私ならケーキの味よりケーキに使われているクリームの質感やいちごの色合いの方が気になるわね。
Honestly, I'm more interested in the cream's texture than strawberry's color.
味の描写は君に任せるわ。とっても簡単だから試してみて。
So I'll leave the flavor to you. It's easy. Just imagine it. It tastes like your flesh.
もちろん、君が望むなら他の味にしてもいいのよ。
If I can't become one with you in the literal sense, then I'd rather just eat you. Oh, and by the way, you don't have to stick to strawberry. You can make it taste like anything. I know what I want. Concentrates on the strawberry cake. Imagine it tastes like strawberry cake. Imagine it tastes like chocolate cake. Imagine it tastes like fried chicken. I don't think that would work well with the texture. Let's try a chocolate cake. Different type of cake. As long as it's still a cake. Visualization. The boundaries of our perception.
チョコレートケーキの香り？
I think it could taste chocolate cake. And now it changed color. Brown strawberries.
おー、チョコ味のいちごケーキね。イカしてるじゃない。
Chocolate strawberry cake. Sounds cool. Well, chocolate strawberries are a thing. You just dip strawberries in chocolate and it solidifies around it. Interesting idea, but I'd say it's inconvenient to eat. I don't know, maybe just because the strawberries would be really chilly and it just feels uncomfortable on my teeth. Not pleasant for me, particularly. But it tastes nice.
いただきます。
I'll eat it with reverence. Oh my. And so you and Lilith shared a chocolate-flavored strawberry cake and spent a joyful moment together. Nice, CG. Sweet cake time. Who ate the cake? Spooky eyes. Huh? Okay then. Honestly, I wouldn't have mind keeping going, but this is a good stopping point. I got my goal. Maybe I'll continue playing. The game's interesting enough, despite being a visual novel. Ideas for the future. Goodbye for now.